Hi and welcome to the course. Congratulations, this was a good decision. Now we'll get to work and we will get her back. So, first we need to establish where she is at right now. And we will need to get her through all stages in order for her to be back with you again. So the stages are the following. Stage number -1 is the conflict stage. She is either angry at you, and every time you call or text or try to meet, you get burst of anger, accusations, bad words, her being hateful, all of that. Second, she just ignores you. You're blocked everywhere. She cut all communication. Third, she directly told you, please don't contact me ever again. That's a conflict stage. And in this course, we will talk about how to get from conflict stage to the next stage, which is just neutral communication stage, just my ex stage, where just, hey, yeah, it's my ex, hi, how are you? Then, if you are on that stage already, which you can tell by every time you write her something, she answers, but she only answers about, very basic logistical stuff. Hey, oh yeah, you forgot that thing. Let me change that. Oh, I'm still on the same phone plan. Let's figure that out. Like neutral stage, right? She doesn't have conflict, but she seems like she's not interested in you at all at this moment, right? So this is like a stage 0, as I call it, right? So I will show you how to get from stage 0 to stage 1, which is stage 1 is friends, where that's called friend zone. People so afraid of being in the friend zone, so being seen just as friend. But actually, when you're just friend, you can do so much, because if there is friendly communication, hey, how are you? How your day been? Oh, great. How you been doing? Oh, through this small talk, you can put into that small talk so much subtle flirting that you can change subtly this friendship into friendship with flirting, and then into friendship with benefits, where sexual attraction happens. But yeah, and we're just exes. Oh no, we're not together, but sometimes we have sex, and then she has sex with you 3 times in a row, and then she doesn't think that why should I even leave, and let me move my things back, and you move back together, and you're a couple again. So you have to go through all of those stages. Wherever the stage you're at right now, and I know that there are people watching on every stage of that journey, you will have to go through the next one, to the next one, and to the finish line. I have never seen, and I have, at this moment, 150,000 people went through my courses on very different languages. I have never seen somebody go from conflict stage immediately to passionate love stage, or even from conflict stage to friends and flirting stage. From conflict, you need to go to neutral, just acquaintances. That means solving the conflicts, and I'll show you how to do that. From neutral, you'll need to go to friends. From friends, you'll need to go to friends with flirting, then friends with sex, and then couple. All of those steps must be taken wherever you are on this journey. And usually every step can take from very optimistically 3 days, very pessimistically 3 weeks, on average week and a half. Sometimes one of the stages goes very fast. For example, like you wanted to just be acquaintances and you're suddenly friends. You just started the friendship and she started flirting herself. That stuff happens all the time. Or you had sex once and something clicked right after that moment and she realized she loves you, right? Those things happen. Sometimes it happens quicker. Sometimes it happens slower. For example, if you're in different places, right? And going from flirting and sexual tension to being in the same room as a commitment, somebody has to fly over. It's absolutely possible, and we will cover that ground. But it has to be taken into account, and then things take longer. Or for example, she's with another guy, And of course she can text you because he doesn't see her phone and all that moments, but oh my God, cheating on my new boyfriend, even though she cheated probably on you with him, is a no-no. And you have to kind of convince her that it's okay. So we'll deal with those challenges as well. But just remember, you have to go through all the stages. And the first thing you have to stop doing is like blowing up her phone, texting her 300 times, and oh my God, I love you so much, please come back, here is a flower, here's like 300 flowers, here is a ring, marry me, I'll sit on me or something, no, whip me with a whip. No, chill, okay, chill. You don't have to do all those things. They obviously don't work. If they would work, you wouldn't be watching this. So none of that stuff. Don't rush. There is another extreme, though, that I wanted to talk to you about. A lot of people helping getting eggs back online suggest this strategy they call the no contact rule, which is basically for 30 days you don't contact with her at all. Like you completely ignore that she exists, and by that strategy she's supposed to start missing you, and by that time you exercise and you work on yourself and you read self-help books and you show on social media you on Instagram with other people, and she gets jealous and says, oh my God, you're so amazing, and in 30 days she comes back. Never seen that happen. Never seen that work. The only way it works sometimes is when the attraction, the love in the guy wasn't strong enough, so in the 30 days of working on himself and not interacting with her, he healed himself. That I have seen. And I have a suspicion, I'm not sure, that they're doing that for that reason. So you don't get her back, but you get healed in the process. So that's a trick. I think, I'm not sure. They could be very decent people. In fact, I've talked to some of them and they're amazing, but I have never seen this work. There are cases in which you have to disappear for a week. Usually after you've been blowing up her phone and you've been calling and texting her over and over and over and over again, that's usually the moment where you have to disappear for a week to give her a rest, right? A week is normal, 7 days is normal. 30 days, that no contact rule, never seen it work. And remember, everything I'm sharing with you is based on purely experience of working with people, no theory here, and it's just feedback. Right? I try this with a client, doesn't work. Try this with a client, doesn't work. I try this, it worked. Try this with another guy, it worked. Try this with another guy, it works. So I'm going to share with you things that work almost universally. So they very likely will work for you as well. So in the next part of the course, we're going to talk about conflict stage. Now, even if you are on the next stage, let's say you're a kind of acquaintances kind of thing, just neutral communication, or you're friends but you want to go forward, or you have sex but she's not committed, doesn't matter. I suggest that you watch all of the videos, because sometimes things jump around. I can say something wrong and from friends go into conflict, and at least you'll know what to do. So I suggest that you watch all the videos. Also, in terms of how to watch this course, I like the following. Watch until the stage at which you're at right now. Watch all the previous stages. Get to the stage you are at right now. Do the recommendations. Get results. Once you're on next stage, do that. Once you're on next stage, do that. That's the best approach, because if you go forward, you usually get confused, right? So this is my recommendation, how to use this course, because it's not made to just be watched. It's made to be watched and used, right? That's the approach. That's what we're going to do. So the next video will be about conflict and solving conflicts. Please watch that. If that's your stage, do what I tell you there. If it's not your stage, we'll go and work on the next part. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.